I'd never heard of Standing Stone before, but about 4 years ago, a gentleman who is now a part of our team here at the church was asked to give a testimony at a men's conference, and he had talked about when he was a pastor, committing moral failure and dealing with some suicidal thoughts and a lot of rough things, that he reached out to a Standing Stone minister, and that it basically saved his life, saved his marriage, and now he continues to do ministry because of what Standing Stone did. After I heard this testimony, I reached out to John and got to know him really well because I was dealing with some seasonal depression every year. When December would roll around and it would get dark and cold and the holidays were going on, when everyone else was happy, I would slide into some pretty dark places and kind of isolate, and really struggled with some depression and some aggression, and so I reached out to John. And so for the last 4 years now, I've been seeing him. We've built a great friendship, a great relationship, and not only has it been a blessing in my personal life, but it has helped me navigate leading a big church with multiple campuses, and it's been nothing but a good thing in my life. So if there's anyone out there who's maybe struggling with getting counseling themselves or financially contributing to this wonderful ministry, I would just tell you that it has been an absolutely amazing thing, and it's worth investing in, and it's worth looking into if you needed services. So thank you for the opportunity to share my story about Standing Stone.
My name is Sean Dean, and I serve as the Eastern U.S. Director for this wonderful ministry. This is my Standing Stone story. About 7 years into my ministry journey, my bride Leslie and I found ourselves in one of those seasons. It felt like floating on a life raft through a hurricane, and we were paddling as hard as we could to make it through the storm. Leslie was pregnant with our third child and working part-time. I was ministering more than full-time and in seminary as well. The ministry was flourishing, but marriage was very hard. We were exhausted. I was completely burnt out, and I didn't know it yet, but my leader was unhealthy. When I came to him in confidence about our struggles, he spread lies about us and tried to get me to leave the ministry. Ecclesiastes says, "Woe to the man who has no one to help him up." That was me, until someone introduced me to John Duvall. God worked powerfully through my Standing Stone shepherd to help Leslie and I stand up and to help us heal. Then we went on a Standing Stone retreat with Travis and Carol Turner and came home rested, cared for, well-fed, and healthier than we'd ever been. My wife and I are proof positive of the Lord's restorative work through Standing Stone, and now I get to pay that priceless gift forward every day with our shepherds and a few dozen ministry leaders that I care for. Praise you, Lord Jesus, and thank you all for your support of this amazing ministry. Godspeed.